morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It is December 9th on a
Yeah.
Monday. Let's go. So I'm Sam, if you don't know me, and this is my magical bestie, MK, and we are travel agents. And we have decided that we would like to come 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, to you at 8:30 in the morning to get your day kicked off so we can
Eastern
chat.
Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, MK. We can go over the latest news. We can go over what we're working on. So, MK, what do you want
Yeah.
to say?
Yeah, super excited to be here. I know I often need some motivation to get my day started. So, this helps me because it holds me accountable to starting my day. I came up with my little to-do list this morning on my Disney Princess paper because why not? But yeah, super excited to talk Disney stuff. Any updates that they've given us, which they're always abundant. So we are full of abundance there, and ready to get going.
Okay, well, let's talk about the latest news on DTA over the past weekend or so. Well, I guess they didn't post over the weekend, but at the end of the week last week, they came out with some updates from the College of Knowledge 2025, which I need to do that. Put that on your to-do list if you haven't done it yet.
Yeah, because now if you go click on your training and benefits, you can't access any of your benefits until you go ahead and do that 2025 College of Knowledge. So that is definitely on my list for the week to go ahead and tackle because I like to plan and book early. So we will be definitely tackling that this week.
I need to do my Clio one too.
Yeah.
Have you done that yet this year?
Quite frankly, I can't remember. I typically try and knock that out because it's like reading a quick little PowerPoint and watching some videos. So I try and knock that out pretty early in the year, but I know I have to renew my CLIA for the agency here pretty soon. I know independent agents can't renew theirs. Right now they close for November and December. But now is a great time to kind of be thinking about your goals and stuff for 2025 and where you're gonna if you're with a host agency, if you're gonna stick with them or maybe switch up, just so you can get the most benefit from that CLIA card for the whole year. So yeah.
We love the benefits. Okay, and then really they just dropped a bunch of Disneyland stuff, which we're both on the East Coast, so I know for me I don't plan a lot of Disneyland, but our pals on the West Coast, I'm sure they do. So
Yeah.
they
I
dropped
actually
all of
have
those.
a pretty big Texas contingency, so I've been getting quite a few Disneyland requests. My sister works for a semi-private airline, and so they have a flight direct to Anaheim. So I actually will probably be planning more Disneyland this year than I ever have before, which I'm super excited about. So yeah, these updates, there were definitely a lot. One of the ones I was really excited about was their 90s night after hours events in March. That sounds like it
Yeah,
could
like why
be,
do they have the best?
I know, right? It sounds like it could be so fun. Um, and I might just have to figure out a way to
I
get
know.
there. It sounds super duper fun. And I wish they weren't just in March because we've got a busy March already, but it sounds like it'll be really great. And I know one thing you were pointing out was that they already released Oogie Boogie Bash dates,
Mhm.
which is really, really helpful.
It's super helpful. And if you don't know why it's helpful, because if you're new to the whole travel agent game, when they come out with their special event tickets for holidays and such, the people that have resort reservations already get first dibs on those. So if your clients are really wanting to do Oogie Boogie Bash or something like that, you can check out the dates. Go ahead and have them a reservation so that when the tickets come out, they'll have first dibs on those. So it's really awesome to know when all of that stuff is happening.
Same thing goes for, I mean, I know we don't have dates for any world after hours parties, in 2025, but because we can book all the way through 2025, that's a great question to ask people right now when you're booking is if there is any interest in those after hours events so that as soon as dates are released, you can go ahead and have that on your radar. Um, And that's a really great thing. To have in your client's back pocket, if they're eager to ride rides, that can be a great time to get a lot of things done. But I know one thing we experienced when we just did Jollywood together is it was a great time to meet some characters you don't often see too. So if you've got some fan favorites in terms of characters, that's a great way to kind of meld those two things together and see if there might be an opportunity for them to meet some rare characters if that's something of interest to them as well. So
Yeah, we just did Jollywood and Mickey's Very Merry and loved both of them. So, if you're watching this now, drop in the comments what you are working on today and this week in your travel business so that we can all kind of encourage each other, get really excited for the week to come, get really pumped to take care of our clients. MK, what are you doing in your business today?
So today I definitely got some clients that are traveling in February. I've got multiple dining dates to reserve this week. And the really cool thing that I have is actually the Happiest Things Co planner. I don't have the 2024 one, but I do have the 2025 one. And there's like a whole section in here that gives you a place to like pick your dining, like tell your dining days and all that stuff. I'm a paper girl, so that's super helpful for me. But working on that. And then I also am working on, I found that quizzes are super helpful to get a lot of potential client information. So leads, I found that quizzes are a great lead magnet. And so I'm working on 2 new 2025 quizzes. One for spring break travel and one just for 2025 travel overall. Those will be pretty heavily Disney focused. So Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line. But then I might also throw a few other options in there as far as like Royal Caribbean or a Disneyland and Sea trip where you could do Disney World and then sail out of Port Canaveral too. So I'm really excited about those. They really help me target my email marketing more effectively. So I'm really excited to get those going and make it happen with those. What about you?
Well, first, I want to ask you a question about your quizzes. When you say quizzes, where do they live? How do people find them?
So I use a company called Try Interact that basically is a quiz builder, but they can really live anywhere. I have links to them throughout my various social media platforms, and we actually have them on Pinterest too. So I can put them anywhere from Facebook to Instagram. We do have a Facebook ad that we run probably like $1 a day. It's not a super expensive Facebook ad. So if you got a low budget for marketing, that can be really helpful. But I do have an affiliate link for them. So if you're interested in using that software, let me know. I would love to help you get started. But it's just a quiz builder. And then it links to a URL. But from there, they get email marketing and all sorts of stuff from me. So yeah. It's a great way to go ahead and get
Nice.
started. Yeah.
I love a quiz. Love
Me
taking.
too. I feel like it can be really helpful if you're feeling super overwhelmed to kind of have like a jumping off point. And then maybe you don't necessarily go with the quiz result, but like at least you have some guidance in the way of what might be helpful. So really excited to help people with that.
I love it. Well, over here, I have some clients traveling. I have some clients traveling right now, so check up on them. I have some clients traveling in 2 weeks. So I finished up their meetings yesterday, but just really making sure I have all of their stuff together. I have to um, edit my arrival day video from our trip so that I can get that posted on Thursday. Um, yeah, and just kind of be bopping around over here. I got some planners to send out, so busy, busy, busy.
So, question for you. You mentioned that your last like call with clients is 2 weeks before. What is your overall process for how often you have client calls? What your planning process looks like between that initial booking and when they go, because I know my final call I typically do 3 days before. I do a call like 10 days before and then 3 days before, because I know now if we add those Lightning Lane multi-pass reservations in, it can like definitely throw some people off and confuse them a little. So that's why I have that. But I would love to know what your process is for that.
It definitely differs. So if you're, more familiar with Disney, it's definitely not going to be as much because you don't need as much. But most of my client care is online, resources for my clients. So I have a hands-on approach, but also a more of like an automated approach as well, because for me, I'm going to forget things if I'm just meeting with you and telling you. It's easier for me to curate all of the information and give it to my clients so that they can watch over and over again if they need to. I also give them a magazine. That's what I was doing yesterday. So my clients are in town where I live. So I actually just met up with them and gave them their client magazine. It's got everything in it. How to check in, how to make multi-pass reservations, ideas, my favorite foods, how to get around property, things like that. So that's what yesterday was, giving them that, kind of explaining all of that.
That's awesome.
All right. Well, the time is now 8:47. I hope that you have kicked off your Monday this morning, you guys. Join us on Wednesday at the same time, same place.
Yeah.
And yeah, drop what you're doing in the comments. Let's chat. Let's see what everybody's doing and really hang out. I
Yeah.
need to hang out online because I don't leave my house. So, y'all
Yeah.
have a great day. We will see you Wednesday.
Yeah. Wednesday, same time, same place.
Hey, Christy, I just saw that your comment came up.
Oh, we love Christy.
Love you, girl. Have a great Monday, Christy.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. We'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Sounds like a plan. Have a great
Bye.
day, Sam.
You too.
Bye.